in the text.
1 second, bro. This is not. For example, if someone did something really bad and it's really a negative to humanity and causes a lot of havoc, I'm sure you would say this person is the worst of all creation.
Wait. So what you're doing, firstly, you acted like you were going to bring us. Done that.
He said, "Oh Rasulullah, there are your enemies and enemies of your Shias who will be coming on the day of judgment with blackened faces, extremely thirsty, miserable, tormented infidels, hypocrites. That would be for you and your Shias, and this would be for your enemies and their adherents." So it's saying it's referring to specific people that are against this group called Shias.
You mean the party, the group, whatever? No, you're not. You're laughing. Let's see what else it says. So I'll go to Q-Tafsir. It's not a tafsir.
Yeah, it is. Bukhari is a
tafsir. He mentions, he has a section. He has a section of hadith that he attributes to tafsir. But he is not a tafsir scholar. He's not. So so those are two different classifications.
No, it's hilarious that you're thinking about. This is how I know you're being ignorant because, bro, first of all, Ibn Ishaq and Ibn Kathir are one of the earliest Islamic historians that we know of today, and all of our knowledge comes from them.
The explanation of the Quran, or give the explanation, the exegesis of the Quran. They'll use Ibn Ishaq over Ibn Kathir.
Yes, so it depends actually, and there's actually reports on this. 1 second, let me actually. Something that Aisha radiallahu anha said, and she said something that basically Ibn Kathir then alluded to, that there's going to be a man, he professed this, a man possibly by the name of Ishaq, and because of that we must then take precedent of Ishaq on certain matters on Fridays. And so if you go right now and search up Ibn Kathir's Aisha interpretation exegesis about the prophetic Ishaq,
there is no exegesis.
There is. You're just ignorant. You're ignorant. I'm telling you. One of the things that she said.
Yeah, that's a hadith.
Yes, Ibn Kathir did an exegesis on one of the hadiths that from Aisha, and then from that he extrapolated that there are going to be other scholars or historians that you ought to follow and have precedent over him by the name of Ishaq or something, and he basically painted him as this prophetic figure. You should look into it. Go search this.
How about
because you're the one that claimed you read
this guy.
You read all no?
He doesn't apply to himself.
Okay, bro.
Because
so you don't
here's the thing, dude. No,
I'm sorry.
Ibn Kathir is 100% one of the top two. What is this? I'm gonna invite them up. Somebody, I'll invite them up. Ibn Kathir is up there with Al-Tabari. wait a moment? John, could you wait a moment?
No, I already cut it and
I
put
let
them
you
on
up. I just want you to wait a moment.
It should speak this. What can they use? Just talk normally. What the fuck? You know?
I don't know what he was talking about. Let's get back to the main conversation.
Yeah.
You're trying to act like, well, John, stop.
So, man. Oh, this is wrong.
John, Echo, you're trying to.
The Muslim are not the fucking best fucking partner I have in this fucking clique.
Echo, you are trying to make that there is not a religious separation inside of the like.
Yes, there is not a religious. There's only a spiritual and political separation.
No. There is. There absolutely is. John, I'll let you up in a moment. I just wanted to say that. Like, you're trying to present to this audience that there is not a difference. And there is. Anybody can look it up.
You're presenting to the audience, and I'm talking to you. Look at the difference between you and I. Okay.
Can
I'm talking to you, you're talking to
all
me.
right, you guys, so
We're
why
done,
the
bro.
text?
We've been done. He got destroyed, bro. Like, I just absolutely...
Oh my gosh.
I think the problem is...
He can't even use archetype correctly.
Okay, can you guys be silent for 2 minutes?
You got destroyed, bro.
So why, I mean, you have a very strange way of arguing like yesterday. Anyway, so this words that you're talking about, it does mention something, right? But I don't think most Muslims actually believe that or they don't really behave like as if all polytheists and so, for example, you know, when the Muslims, it'll be a little one last bit. So historically, a majority of Indians were polytheists, but they were not treated like, they were also considered people of the book because it was just more convenient to do so.
Wait, you're claiming that Muslims historically have not. So wait, firstly, let's start at this point. Allah says eternal words that they are lesser than creatures. So whether Muslims accept that or not doesn't mean anything. But it could be that Muslims have never read that verse, right?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Why? Can I hear the argument you made? Why, or you got? Okay, perfect. Yeah, he's saying basically that well, there's a couple of points he's making. One is if you go to chapter 98, verse 6. I'll wait till you're there, bro. 1 second. Yeah, no worries. Take your time. Why is it okay that I'm speaking on your behalf, or is that not wrong?
It don't bother me none. As long as you represent me correctly.
What'd you say?
As long as you represent me correctly.
You said 98? What? 6.
1986.
Yeah. Y is basically saying that Islam is false because he spotted like a spelling mistake or something.
Okay, why don't you just tell me why?
Look at this guy.
Okay, why don't you just tell me why?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Y. It is. It has nothing to do with
No, it's not.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the conversation.
No, dude, silly. Don't be ridiculous.
You telling me don't be ridiculous has nothing to do with
And then you try to say, well, what is your religion? That could be.
I just don't think things are that simple, to be honest. In reality, like, they're more complicated than we think. So maybe.
No, I'm gonna.
This is ridiculous. Like, that's my personal opinion.
No, I understand, but there's no.
I've already said it multiple times.
I just got you. Yeah, I understand, but there's no.
Different things, but essentially, if you're asking about 98 6 of the Quran, right? What I was mentioning was that the worst of creatures, and it's the people of the Scripture. Now, there was actually a person who tried to like, oh no, that's not. It's not just about them. Yeah, nobody says it's not talking about. The people of the book would be the Jews and the Christians, correct?
Jews, Christians, and Muslims.
Okay, yeah.
People of the book
is. Did we not hear from Echo that, and I think Neil Patel, that no, that's not who is being defined as. No, this Echo is actually trying to. What's this? Echo, real quick, I'll get to you. Yeah. Nee. I'll call you Nee. Echo actually trying to make an argument that is about people who do things that are bad.
No, I said people that commit kufr and kufr. Yes.
And I battled that.
And Muslims can commit kufr. Muslims can commit kufr. There are people that identify as Muslim and do kufr.
Who kill somebody explicitly as like, yeah, it's just A and B. You know?
What's the argument there?
So let Cairo answer his way. I guess my way is wrong.
Yeah. Let me hear from Cairo. Cairo, do you think that?
Bro, I'm still waiting on the argument. I don't understand.
No, it's not an argument.
I want to hear from him because I don't want anybody.
Okay, wait. It's not. So first thing is like, do you think it is nice to call people worst of human beings, the ones who are polytheists and non-believers?
What do you mean? Is it nice? What is this? Is it feeling?
I mean,
police around here?
Yes. Or do you believe that they are worst of human beings? A worst of creatures, creation, a worst of...
Disbelief from the people of the book and the policies will be in the fire of hell to stay there forever. They are the worst of all beings. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. So what's the argument?
I think he agrees.
You do agree that it's the worst of all.
I love the verse. Is there an argument?
Well, there is no argument. He's just saying that Muslims are people like you are.
I thought he was going to say Islam is false because X.
No, it's not Islam is false. It's just that people like you are dickheads. That's all he will say.
People like me are what?
Dickheads.
I just want you to know that Echo said that
people who believe these things are dickheads.
That's what he does, dude. Like, it's insane when you have to deal with these type of people that like, why so? He's claiming that Islam is false because it claims that a certain group of people are the worst of creatures. Never fucking said that. Never fucking implied that. Implicitly, explicitly. And then all of a sudden, this guy is like, oh, I don't even know him. It's ridiculous. You just agreed with what he claimed.
Look, I
don't know what
I have a confession to make. One second. Why? Just listen. Why? Why? Listen. I have a confession. Cairo and I did buddy up, and we're actually really good friends.
We're actually cousins.
Yeah, everybody knows that Muslims marry and fuck their cousins. Everybody knows that.
You have something against cousin marriage?
It's not surprising, my guy.
Why? You have something against cousin marriage?
Echo, are you getting married to Cairo?
I wish.
Are you going to invite us to your wedding?
Y'all better cut that gay shit out, man.
Come on, Cairo.
But why?
I'm sure you love it.
No, but okay, guys, let's stop the child and stuff. Why? Did you have an argument, or is that false?
There's no argument. He's just saying that.
Why? Because
yeah. There is no argument, dude. Are you not tracking? There's no argument. Are dickheads.
Is that what you were trying to say? Why? I don't know, these type of people. He doesn't want people to speak for him, but he doesn't want to speak himself. It's not that serious.
Okay.
He's already spoken, and it was pretty clear.
No, I know, I get it, but I didn't hear it, and you agreed with that.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I'm just confused.
I know. That's why I asked him to repeat it. But basically,
you would agree that at some point you personally get infuriated at how many times you have to repeat yourself.
No, I understand that one.
It doesn't matter about new people at that point. We can all agree that we will get like irate, infuriated, mad, any descriptive term that you want to be about having to constantly fucking repeat.
was asking because I was ignorant of the conversation before. But if you don't want to have it,
Mashallah, right?
I mean, no disrespect towards you.
What do you mean no disrespect? You literally disrespected him by calling him the worst of all people.
Just so you know.
I don't know what type of fool you are. You said I disrespected him and called him something.
Yes, because you agreed with that verse. That's why.
But even if he agrees with the verse, it doesn't mean that.
Like, did I insult him at any time? Like, no. What are you talking about?
Why is necessarily?
I don't even know what he is. He didn't answer my question to what religion he is.
What does that matter? I don't think that matters at all.
So who threw him down?
Oh, of course it doesn't.
Okay, Nero. Yeah, I was trying to say that people actually don't believe that shit, man. No, not 2 million. Please, you cannot speak for 2 billion. You can speak for yourself.
Yeah. So I break it down. Like,
I'm breaking it down.
Break it down in principles.
Yeah. So you know, this guy's claiming.
The verse, if you break it down,
there's nothing wrong means what?
Basically, saying that which is right is right. That which is false is a base.
Yeah. So there is no.
Put it in
you cannot excuse what the only part I was trying to say. Like, there are 2 billion Muslims in the world. I don't think most of them actually lead a day-to-day lives thinking that the other person, the one who is a disbeliever. I'm telling you because I have experienced this, right? I've experienced historically how Muslim rulers.
You put it in principles.
The only. Also, you will not publicly admit it because
At least you break it down.
You will not publicly admit it because you're too scared to say it, with your real name. You're just doing it in a. Try telling your neighbors. Try telling your co-workers.
Says it all. Like,
he believes in the book. Why should he say break it down, like dissect the principle?
Anyway.
A certain group of people with a certain identity.
This guy's funny, bro.
Yeah.
No, Nia, one second.
It's shocking because, the identity of the people have been outrageously set. It's a certain pandemic.
No, I mean, actually.
This shit's still going.
Okay. So, I'll tell you what Vai was saying. Vai was saying that in modern times, if people hold on to non-pluralism, if people say, those people are worth.
Does not say that about Christians, doesn't say it about Jews, doesn't say it about Muslims, doesn't say it about Sabaeans. Okay? The only group that is categorized that way is polytheists.
No.
Yes.
You're reading it wrong. Okay.
No, I am absolutely correct.
No, okay, I'll tell you why it's wrong. Allow me to say it. So, okay. Because there are different translations. So if you open Quran.com, at least choose all the different translations. Okay. So one of the translations says, surely those who disbelieve from among the people of the book.
That's what I said.
Now, what does disbelieve mean? Disbelieve in Islam. Because another translation says, verily, those who disbelieve in the religion of Islam, the Quran and Prophet Muhammad.
Well,
among the people of the scripture.
That's not what this text says. This text says.
That's right. Wait.
No.
Hear me out.
You're the one that interrupted me, and I let you interrupt me.
No.
So I pointed out that there's 2 groups that are identified here. One is broadly unqualified, polytheist. So polytheists fit into this category. The second one is a subset of people of the book. So people generally agree people of the book is a reference to Christians, Muslims, Jews, and Sabaeans. And of those people, which part?
No, Europe, don't listen to
Come
him.
on, why are
Just
you
finish with
interrupting
me.
him? I don't understand this.
Because
Cairo.
I am trying to discuss with you right now. So why
Yeah,
are you?
but he asked. He made a point. Why not let him make his point?
Because that's a side quest. That's a side quest.
It's important to see if we have agreement or not. So, Cairo,
Like take Quran.com, pick up, choose all the different translations, okay? Because don't just rely on one translation, okay?
Yeah, fine.
And then you will get the context, okay? So what does the word disbelief mean, okay? Does it mean disbelief in Muhammad, Islam, and Allah? Or does it mean just disbelief in God, like, a single God? What does the word disbelief do you
Muhammad's the special.
Means it's referring to the people who do that, whatever disbelief is.
What does that mean, do you think?
Because first, you have to establish what it says, which is disbelief amongst the people of the book.
Yeah.
And you want to jump
Can I
immediately
tell you what it
to
is?
Christians and Jews.
I agree.
Let me
Yes.
tell you
So
what
people of the book.
is. 1 second. The word kufr is disbelief, like Moshe said. Kufr is to know the truth and to hide it. Kufr comes from kafara, to know the truth. And
I know. Kafaru, it says.
Yeah, kafaru. Exactly.
The actual Arabic word is kafaru.
The word kafaru means to hide the truth,
cover.
to know the truth, and to cover it like a blanket.
Cover, yes. It's the same cognate as cover. Yes, I know.
Okay, these are the people who are worse than
Yeah. So the thing is that anyway, the point still remains, right? Of why that at least his claim that in modern times, if you take a group of people, in modern times, if you take a group
or someone who holds to this amongst polytheists, it's a false position. He's
No, you're just being an apologetic right now. Nargis, you're doing your thing. You're doing your silly thing. Nargis, we need an intervention for Nargis. Nargis, you're doing it again.
You need to watch a rom-com and go cry in a corner.
If you're a pure monotheist, definitely polytheism is a false position. Fall for a monotheist.
Yeah, are you the worst of being? Then are Hindus the worst of people?
The ideology is the worst.
Please ask me, please.
No. This is the text is saying.
Right?
No, the text is clearly talking about the persons, not the ideology.
Yeah, the persons. What makes the person?
So Nargis, you believe in.
Yes,
I think a lot of them would say they
and yes,
okay, wait.
Yes.
Yeah. Only Cairo might, but most, I think, again, I know a lot of Muslims who just say that it's up to Allah to decide. It's not for them to decide.
Yeah, we're talking about when he decided.
A lot of them say that.
Okay, look, I totally agree that I think most Muslims understand that it's up to God's grace, and God could save some polytheists, maybe.
Can I just say something? We're talking about people that are condemned to hell. We're not talking about like me as a Muslim. I can't go around telling people you are the worst, because that is not my authority.
Exactly.
You actually are allowed to do that because you could quote the Quran. You could quote the Quran.
I can't say. This is what I'm saying. Why I can't.
Think it is a value that is
Neil,
acceptable.
you should probably stop thinking.
Can you?
Well, look, if your point is people don't go around.
You already showed you're a dickhead.
If your point is, I would agree with you that people don't generally go around saying, no, Hindus are going to hell. Yeah, of course not. But if you
wait, Euro, don't interrupt. Euro, wait.
How am I interrupting?
It's not about going to hell. It's not.
People don't act in such a way that they believe this.
No, I'm saying that. No, that's. I'm saying that when you talk about the worst of people, all right, we don't
Islam. I'll just leave it at that.
I can tell you, look, based on religious, based on the paradigm, that which is not itself is false. That which opposes it is false. Therefore, people
but we are talking about worst of humans.
Who are outside.
We don't care about falsity. See,
right. But this worst of humans here is a reference to those who are condemned to hell.
They're goys. They're other right.
Yes, that's what. So that's not
unique to Islam. Both Muslim.
Can I speak to Nargis now? I'm trying to speak to Nargis now.
I'm saying this is what
Nargis.
Why are you adding emotion to it? According to that,
I'm not adding emotion.
Why are you getting all hyped? I'm not agreeing.
You are the one who's getting hyped, man.
I'm saying if I believe the value of X is this, and if I believe one is true and the other is false, then that which is false is not of me.
No way. No.
So look, I mean, I already acknowledged right from the beginning. Yes, people don't go around screaming at people like, "Oh, you're a Hindu or you're Hindi or whatever," and then get upset. No, of course not.
Dude,
but that doesn't mean that they don't believe that person is excluded from salvation.
So Euro, that I will disagree with you there. So
okay, which part?
Yes. So the part is that when I see many Muslims, even in this platform, interacting with non-Muslims, okay, disbelievers, polytheists, they actually don't interact in a way that they think that these are the worst of humans.
That's what I just said. So you're agreeing with me.
Wait.
Individuals, but polytheists.
Can I say so?
So I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna show you the tafsir. Q-tafsir. They are the worst of creatures is the parentheses, which is just saying that like he's addressing this, meaning they are the worst creation that Allah has fashioned and created.
Yeah, so, I agree.
No. What I'm pointing out is like the hell concept is not the issue. It seems like you're trying to be like, oh, well, this is a hell issue. And because anybody who doesn't believe, they go to hell. No, it's talking about dude, Allah, before Allah created anything, he created eternal words before even he tells the pen to write that down. He is saying, yo, you don't believe in what I sent down beforehand, you're the worst of fucking creatures. It's not about hell. No,
what's wrong with that?
Dude, no, it's not about hell.
What are you finding wrong in this argument? What are you finding wrong in this?
Okay, fine. I mean, I'm saying that.
Do you agree that I
Hitler's the worst of creatures? Using it like that. Okay.
Was not one of your arguments about the verse being about hell? Was that one of your?
No. I agree with what you just said.
Okay. I could have sworn.
Yeah, because I think
before.
So, what Nilufa, what's the problem here?
Can I say something?
Dude, can you just. People, please just wait.
I don't know what Why is
It
saying.
seemed like one of your arguments was about, like, people disbelieving going to hell, right? And that they're the worst of creatures because they disbelieve and they're in hell. But what I'm pointing out to you is that the scholars of Islam are saying that it's not about hell. It's about the eternal fashion of Allah, and that he fashioned these people to be disbelievers, and that in his eyes, and that in the Muslim community, their eyes should look at them as not being Muslim. They are the worst of creatures.
Yes, it's saying there's truth, there's falsehood, there's better, there's worse, etc., etc. Okay. What's the problem? What is the problem? It's identifying two different groups of people. It's calling one true, it's calling the other false. What's the problem?
I don't understand why you're
What is
talking
the actual problem? Like, what is it that's troubling you? Like, what's
yeah. So why you have to say why? Why are you troubled? Why are you troubled about this?
Yeah.
That's what is your argument? Okay. Like I was saying, right? It clashes with modern values. That is my trouble. It is a trouble that Cairo considers Nargis at the same level as Hitler.
It's a
distinction, right? No, he considers you
to an individual.
No, you, Nargis, you are a disbeliever. No, you are completely a disbeliever. You are like just as bad as Hitler, Nargis, according to Cairo.
Was one of your positions that the way
how
that
is he
you
supposed to
read
consider it? He's reading his text, he's reading it like that.
So
be generous to it and why is he not?
Nargis, please just wait a moment. If there was any religion
you're
out there,
Sikhism, you brought it twice. Sikhism is quite a beautiful religion. Can you just stop bringing Sikhism in?
No, the point is actually relevant because Guru Nanak, right? He appears from the river after 3 days, and he says, "There's no Hindu, there's no Muslim," and he actually, in his speech in the Guru Sahib, the religious text, he actually addresses Allah, right? If inside of the Guru Sahib, he says anybody
again, what is your
dude, just stop.
Yes, you are just speaking for a long time without actually giving a point.
Bro, just stop. I need to talk. Please just stop interrupting me, bro.
Okay, so are you saying otherizing doesn't go with our values?
Seconds I'm being interrupted by
because you don't say anything of like
what is that? The Sikh religion, which does address Allah and addresses Hindu gods, right? If he said inside of Sikhism in their holy text, it says that anybody who doesn't believe in this, but yet I address your gods, you're the worst of creatures. Wouldn't that be like Islamophobia? Wouldn't that be like wouldn't that be Hindu phobia?
So Nilo,
dude,
We heard you out. Now it's okay. Now, please be silent for 10 minutes. Why? Be silent for 10 minutes.
So,
Okay.
Nilo,
We heard you.
Abrahamics, unlike Eastern.
Cairo, I'm not a Christian.
Hold a long thought, right?
Cairo, I'm not a Christian.
But
Just write it in the chat, dude. Why are you speaking it out?
No,
Just write it in the chat. Talk to Cairo in the chat, dude.
I just want.
so authorizing is a very common principle within the scripture.
My apologies, why?
Of within the scriptures of
That's how
Abraham.
bad
You see it heavily shown
Oh my God.
in the Judaics, the Christian, and the Islamic.
I know.
There seems to be like a common thread that
I agree with you.
You can take it to historicity, right?
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
people
yeah,
don't do
yeah.
it now? It's because it doesn't get you right. It doesn't go with the. We can't
Yeah, yeah.
afford to do shit
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
So you can't afford. Can you stop? Why? Can you stop speaking? Dude, now we heard you out, right? You didn't even make a point.
Because you've grown out of that, right? You've understood. Because you've grown out of it, Nilo.
You made your point. We heard you. You said that if Sikhism did that,
Firstly, my conversation was Europe. And then y'all interjected.
Let him get it out. He's not going to stop.
Just so you know, I was talking towards Europe.
how many minutes do you need before Nargis and... Okay, just answer this question. How many minutes of speech do you need before Nargis and I can continue our discussion?
2 minutes. I'll start.
Okay, take 2 minutes. Take 3. Take 3, but after that, please be silent till Nargis and I finish our discussion.
Okay. So, firstly, Euro, this is dedicated to you. Somebody start the timer. It seemed like what you were trying to say, essentially, is that the script that you were reading, 98.6, was about the disbelievers in hellfire. But then I presented to you a tafsir where the Islamic scholars are essentially saying, no, this is about Allah has created everything. And the people that he's created, he's already deemed that they are the worst of creatures because he's already deemed that they're not going to fucking believe in him. So that's number one. I wish that you would address that. Go ahead. I'll relent the rest of my time for Euro to explain.
Yeah, so I started to address it, but about that they were fashioned this way by Allah is a separate point. But yeah, the text is referring to these people being the worst of people and that they will be condemned to hellfire. So I agree with that. I'm not...
Going to hellfire when it seems like Islamic scholars are saying
I thought you were done.
Every person that is not a believer is wrong. So that's the contention that I had with Euro.
Oh, what it says
all
is...
I wanted to bring up.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is, you just have to be careful when you say believers in Islam. So that's why I like to say the text. So those who, amongst the people of the book, which includes Christians and Jews and Sabaeans, who are disbelievers, are the worst.
Sabaeans is not in the text right there.
Well, people of the book, people of the book include Sabaeans.
Well, I'm just saying, like...
Okay, it doesn't matter, okay. I don't know why you are arguing about this little point.
Whoever people of the book are. But
why? I don't know why you care about Sabaeans.
Nilo,
you had your 2 minutes, dude. You had your 2 minutes. Did you not have your 2 minutes?
Why are you yelling, bro? Stop yelling. What's wrong with you, bro? Why are you yelling?
Just like that.
Yeah, why? I'm trying to hear why. I'm trying to hear why.
Because people often tell me that my mic is bad.
Okay.
So I'm
trying to hear why in Euro. Could you stop yelling and calm down, please?
Yeah, I thought that why you finished with the discussion. How many more minutes are you going to take now? Why? You said you wanted 2 minutes. 2 minutes are done.
Dude,
do you want more?
We went through my diatribe, my dialogue and everything, and I relented my time to Euro, and now we're holding a conversation. That's not a part of the 2 minutes. Do you understand?
I told you you had your 2 minutes, and then you will give it to Nargis and me, and you are now just. I mean, like, seriously, why? That was very, very dishonest of you.
Anytime you would like to talk about this, I wish that we could. But go ahead.
Yeah, we could talk another time.
No, we can talk it as you can do it now, as soon as Nargis and I finish. All right? So, Nargis.
Yeah, what?
No, see. Yeah, so I agree that the text.
If you're coming here,
I know that.
You're a fool. Okay, go ahead.
No. So the thing is that, it is true that a lot of these
say that the world to come is also available to non-Jews.
Yeah, but
explicitly say
that. One second. Are those non-Jews polytheists?
You need to find
no.
Whoever knows
non-Jews are not polytheists.
No. 1 second.
That guy is a
common term. There's non-Jews that.
Goy just means the nations. It's just people.
Goy means people.
It's not a bad thing.
Goyim is a non-Jew of a different nation because.
It's the people of the nations.
It's a term that expanded upon. It's like, firstly, the word itself.
Okay, so they otherwise on ethnicity, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Otherwise based on religious beliefs. Judaism, otherwise is based on. The other is based on ethnicity.
No, like you. You're missing a key point. Islam and Christianity both claim exclusivity to salvation. They say you can't be saved unless you're one of us. And then they give what the conditions are to being one of us. Jews do not say you have to be a Jew to be saved. They explicitly say salvation is open to everyone. Whether you're a Jew or not a Jew, you have the possibility of benefiting from the world to come. They're very explicit about that. They even say how. But this is why they don't proselytize.
Okay.
Because there is no
minor point.
1 second, Nilo.
It's not a minor point. It's a huge point. Exclusivity is the whole thing we've been talking about.
Okay, Euro, let me just say one point. Nilo, can you calm down, bro? I've been trying to speak. You're yelling all day.
Kairo's really not allowed to speak.
Yeah,
Kairo speak.
Okay, be quiet. Okay? But what do they say? If you are doing idolatry, you should be killed. Any form of idolatry, you should be wiped off the earth. You will be going to hell. This is what they believe.
Yeah, so, I understand your point.
Yes, you
made one.
Noah.
Literally saying what I said, so you're not disagreeing with me. You're agreeing with me.
1 second. Salvation isn't for everyone, though. It's not.
I said it's open. It's open. It's open to everyone. And I specifically said No, like people are apparently are not listening to everything I say because I specifically said
yelling over you.
I know. I specifically said that there are conditions.
Okay, fair enough.
So I didn't say just like
every religion has conditions to salvation.
No. There's a big difference.
What?
And I'll say be saved according to the Christian. That is the condition. Yeah, it's a condition, and the condition is you have to be. Okay, I don't understand. Like people don't understand English. Everybody has conditions, but the difference is very simple.
Commandments.
No, it's not a question of doing the 613 commandments. But I don't know why you're making this complicated. Jews say you don't have to be a Jews. All my point is
before you disagree.
Might be agreeing with me, but all I'm saying.
I never said the whole position.
Because you brought in the 613.
The 613 commandments, but salvation will not be granted to you if you don't become a monotheist and follow the Noahites. Do you agree with that?
Which is what I said from the beginning. I said that the first time.
And 1 second. And when I said every religion has conditions to salvation, you said no.
No, that's not what I said. You're not listening. I literally said, yes, they all have conditions. And the distinction that I've made, that I'm correct about, is that Christians say you have to be a Christian, Muslims say you have to be a Muslim, which is what we were arguing about. Jews do not say that.
They say you have to be a monotheist.
Right, they don't say you have to be a Jew.
You have to be a monotheist.
Anyway, can Nargis or I continue? So now that has been covered.
Do you dare believe in Jesus to them? Right.
Okay, so Euro.
So that's different. I don't understand.
Can Nargis and I continue? Euro, you had your side quest.
It's not a side quest. You made the false claim that all Abrahamic religions have this exclusivity, and I pointed out that Jews do not. It is a thing that applies to Christians and Muslims, not to Jews.
They do too.
What?
Okay. Why I said it's a side quest is because...
My God, you keep interrupting Nargis. Can you say it again?
Polytheists, they do too.
Exclude people. What I said is they don't have the exclusivity themselves. Why do people keep bringing up irrelevant stuff? You wanted to start talking about the rain in Japan? What is going on?
So Euro. Okay, wait, Nargis. Now let me just speak. I just want to speak one thing. Euro. So why I was saying it's irrelevant is, for one, there are like 15 million Jews in the world. It's not really important thing. Second thing is that distinction. That distinction is still satisfied because polytheist Jews will otherize or the Judaism, the way it is will otherize polytheism. So it's a small distinction that doesn't make it any difference.
All I said is your statement was wrong.
Yeah, I know, I got it, but we don't have to make it anymore.
All Abraham.
We got it.
Well, all right, then just move on.
I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong. Okay, tell me what was I wrong about?
You have so much ego that you can't just say, "Look, I was wrong."
Tell me what was I wrong about? Tell me what was I wrong about? What was I wrong about?
You were wrong when you said that all Abrahamic religions had the same property of exclusivity to their own religion. It doesn't apply to Jews.
I didn't say that. That Nargis said that.
Okay,
what I said was... conversation. So Nargis, the issue is that, I mean, the way the structure or the origins of the religion might have something to do with it. I mean, there are some religions which are pluralistic. They will say that, everybody is going to the heaven in their own way, or everybody has significance rather than actually taking it as a truth and false the way you are saying it. No, I don't think it is that like clear cut as true and false.
No, I was not saying it as truth or false. I was positing it as because it holds to one principle, the other is necessarily false, and if the other is opposition to its principle, right? So it's of course it is historic. You can't ever not ground the historicity, right? These are becoming
why that when Islam came to India, they had to deal with a huge number of polytheists. Okay, they cannot just say that we have to convert them or kill them, because traditional Islamic value says that you have to either convert the polytheists or kill them. But you can't do that. You can't kill. Okay, wait, no, they did not. No, let me just finish. Why are you guys like? Okay, so what they actually ended up doing was they included Hindus among the people of the book, the definition of people of the book. So the people of the book definition got changed. Yes. In India, they did get changed. They just had to pay the jizya. Okay.
Now he's telling you he knows everything about India now. He's read everything. So they look for. Can I just have a conversation for 2 minutes with I didn't. They look for. So ideologically, right?
Why can I have? Okay, if you have something to say, just put it in the chat. Why?
Okay, one was reading that verse, for example, right? First of all, we haven't read it. See how he intrudes when we do. So you, I don't know if you've put in the reference, because verses like that usually have his. Because I do remember, polytheists hardly existed on that peninsula. They were non-existent. So to say, to put them in one group, right, and to say they're hell dwellers, in order to create the ummah, the unity, the numbers, would just be a natural course of action, right? Now, I think if they were a large number, he would have had to deal with them more. You see what I'm saying? There's also a diplomatic response to that. Mm-hmm. But the one who's reading it now, if they read it without all of these referencings, right, and it's deep understanding, and the difference, therefore the person is whatever an animal is false. This is where it's messed up.
I just want to bring up.
Wait. Why? Can you not let Nargis? So but the point is that
I just want to.
You are not letting me to. You're not letting us finish our conversation.
Why is Islamophobic, bro?
I know, but sometimes we want to hear it. Well, now, 1 second, Needle is lying about Islam right now. We're letting.
No, I'm not lying about Islam.
Yeah, he is.
I want to see what you literally just lied.
That polytheists need to be converted or killed.
You lied.
Where are you getting that from? Where are you getting that from? Where the hell are you getting that from?
That is coming from the hadith. Okay, it's not coming from the Quran, right?
Okay, then mention that, right?
Yeah. It's coming. There is a tradition. Yes.
Yeah. So what's the tradition?
Yeah. Where's the tradition? What is it? Who said it?
You pay the jizya, or we fight.
Absolutely, that's correct.
Yes.
And that's Islam's position.
Yes.
That is
absolutely.
Yes, exactly.
That is, that is the position in Judaism. Yes.
No, I'm saying in Islam, this is the position. Okay.
Yes, it is.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about that's the position in Judaism. Yes.
How is that the position in Judaism?
Because in the Jewish in the Torah it says when you lay siege on a city, you offer them peace, and the scholars and the rabbi Maimonides says, what is the peace? They have to what? Accept the Noahide laws, or you fight them. Yes.
So,
and they must pay a tax.
Noahide laws is not Judaism, dude. And the idea of Noahide,
I never said it's Judaism. Like,
no,
are you hearing my argument? I said it was
Judaism.
Judaism. Are you hearing? I never said it was. Are you hearing my argument? That's why I'm
okay.
Pay attention.
Okay, well then it's not.
I said
fine. It's not Judaism.
Yeah. I want you to.
I understand your point, Cairo.
Dude, real quick.
Dude, who the fuck made Y-Mod this room?
Dude, I've been a mod for a moment, so just relax.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know what? From now on, can we all just agree to talk one at a time, guys?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So why you can go first, and then who wants to go after him?
Okay, I'll mute after that. So
okay, after Y, I'll speak. Go ahead, Y.
So one thing that is different there is that Judaism was, they were just trying to build a kingdom at the time, a certain land mass that they would say, this is us. This is our people. As opposed to what is being brought up with Islam, which is the whole word, right? From the two sons in the sun and the two west and the two east, right? That's like a global conversation. Is what it is, you know. So your argument isn't like valid at that conversation level, because Jews inside of the Bible were specifically fighting for a landmass that was what they deemed their landmass. Whether I agree.
We just agreed.
I have put it in the chat. You asked me.
What's wrong with
you? Asked me. I know, Cairo, you want to speak, but you asked me for a.
No, I'm not asking. Okay, no worries.
You asked me for a.
Don't worry, put it in the
chat.
chat.
You asked me for convert or die.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, bro.
I want to correct.
Yeah, but just read the convert or die.
Bro, no, I can't. No, I'm speaking right now.
I can't be correct. No,
this guy's a child, bro. We all agree, and we're gonna talk one at a time. Why? Then me. You want to speak after me? Speak after me.
Why? One more time.
Yeah. We all agreed after that.
I don't think that's the case at all. Y's been quiet most of the time.
Yeah, it's this guy, man.
He interjected after a long time.
Everything is Y's fault.
Well, okay, go on. It's your interpretation. But I think that the reality has been that me and talking for a long time about the people. And
Judaism, maybe you misunderstood me, Euro. I was saying in Judaism, in the religion, whatever, in Judaism, they have laws in the Torah. When you lay siege on the city, what must happen is they accept the people have to end their beliefs. They have to change whatever they believe. They believe in paganism and Christianity. To say if you believe in multiple, pay the tax, and then you will be left alone. If not, you don't do that, then you fight, you kill everybody, you take the women and the kids as sex slaves, and we can continue on. They put people into slavery, but they do have conditions when they are going offensive war. Yeah, there are conditions that the people must accept. That's what I was saying. This is in Judaism. I wasn't saying that the Noahide. That's what it said. This is what Ram Maimonides, he quotes what the terms are when they say make peace. He quotes it.
Yeah, so maybe, Kyrie, maybe you didn't hear overall the interruptions yelling, but I had already agreed with you on your point when you made that the first time.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the only distinction that I would make, and it's maybe not that important, is the add-on parts that when you because as you pointed out, that's a Maimonides interpretation. But if we look at the plain text, it does say that you have to offer peace peace terms before you go to war. And yeah, so those peace
terms. But he
terms.
just described what the peace terms are. Like a lot of rabbis, they agree with him, and it's described. Hey, what are these peace terms?
Well, the main part that I agree with.
So in Islam, we offer them terms.
Yeah. No, I'm agreeing with you that they're similar, and that in both cases you're talking about tribute and submission. Yeah.
You're also talking about Maimonides. He's like what, 12th century ACE.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned that's much later. Yeah.
Who was seen as the second oldest, one of the biggest rabbis.
Other than a combination of
I'm not bringing up no random
like,
rabbi.
what is Islam after all?
I wanted to tell Cairo.
Everybody's thinking there's a counterpoint.
Okay, so Cairo, by the way, you said I was lying. So read the Quranic verse.
I don't even care what you say.
It clearly says convert or die. Okay, so so there is Islamic jurisprudence. So convert or die. So just concede the point.
Nilo, do you have a victimhood kink?
So
no, it has got nothing to do with victim.
Okay,
I have a kink for truth.
So
why are you?
Let me know when the next CC.
I have a question.
Okay.
So what's your reference to this convert or die?
I put it in the chat, man. It's a Quranic verse.
A Quranic verse, okay.
I mean, it used to be the case, but later when they actually came across huge numbers of polytheists, like in India, they wouldn't do that. It's simply not possible.
But why?
Okay, so I read the Quranic verse. So you really treaties,
but that's not in the actual Arabic, right? That's the reason there's parentheses. Like, it's not parentheses.
Let me read it for you.
Like,
can you read the Arabic, please?
Yeah.
Here, I'll read it.
Can you dissect? Yeah. No, let him.
Okay.
He's claiming to know it, right?
No.
And can you read? No, let him.
Nilo over here put in Surah 9:5. That's what Toba. Yeah, correct. All right. Let me just double check. Yeah, 9:5. Okay. So let me start reading from 4. As for the polytheists who have honored every term of their treaty with you and have not supported an enemy against you, honor your treaty with them until the end of its term. Surely Allah loves those who are mindful of Him. So,
Can you give me the historic reference to that?
Mr. Mr. Victimhood, it says. One second, Nardas. The guy who started this conversation by calling me a dickhead is now sad that I'm calling him a victim. Okay, no problem.
No, of course you are.
You don't hear me crying, bro. You're just crying.
I guess it's
crying.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let me finish.
No, I'm kidding. You can call me Mr. Victim. No problem.
Okay, thank you. Not just go around and kill anybody. Do this or you die.
Yes.
So in other words,
that's not true.
Wait.
So
can I put my defense now, Euro?
So in other words, Euro was correct. Okay.
No. Okay. So wait. Let me make my defense again. Can I make my defense?
Yeah, you mean it.
The polytheists who have violated their treaty.
Yes.
Wherever you find the.
Like if you attack
And then also, Neil actually fell into this trap.
Victim. That's what you're talking about. Okay.
No, he fell into the trap. He gave the link words that are not inside of the Quran. The Quran doesn't.
Context
let me finish.
Yeah, what's the verse before it?
What I'm bringing up is that if you read between Surah 9:1 and Surah 9:10, you'll see that Allah even says that all treaties between the believers and the disbelievers are null and void. It doesn't matter.
Allah tell us?
Just read Surah 9.
Yes, no problem. I read it. So now, why? 1 second. I'm about to speak. So yes, what does Allah tell us when you said, hey, all the treaties doesn't matter, it's to Allah? Yes, and what does Allah tell us? Obey the treaties. That's why in the verse right before 5, can I speak without being, I let you speak. Right? I'm pretty sure I let you speak. I don't know. It tells us how to deal with the people who have honored their treaties. How should we deal with them? Why?
Anyway.
1 second, Neil.
I thought you were done.
At some point, even when I have to address this verse, or verses
okay,
such as these, because these are
so
problematic in all cases.
Just one last.
Yeah.
I'll just say this. Deal with these people that have their treaties. What does it say in verse 4?
The 9:4 is speaking about the people that you have the treaties with and blah blah blah, right?
Yeah, how should we deal with them?
Yeah, you treat them with what? If you go further through Surah 9, they're given a time frame. Hey, do they also if you encounter them, right? If you encounter them and a couple of days that you have them in your environment, then therefore you judge that they're peaceful enough, you'll let them go. But that's not addressing what I brought up.
No, you're saying. Oh my God.
Yes. The reason why. Right? Then you guys said about something about treaties. The part of the treaties is irrelevant. Okay.
It's not irrelevant.
The thing is that it is irrelevant. I'll tell you why. Don't just break into this. Okay, it is irrelevant.
According to you.
Irrelevant. I'll tell you. Yes, I'm telling you why. If you listen, dickhead.
Everybody strap on, put your seatbelts on.
Actually, let's address this. This is a problem because we have terrorist groups.
First of all, like Vi said, you don't just take one translation and just say that, there is a treaty or something. See, a treaty. Or you cannot come to a treaty, with the polytheists. It is very possible that, not all wars or conflicts end in treaties.
What are we talking about?
All right. So then, when there is no treaty, then you have to convert or kill them. The more important point is
Where did you get that from?
Where from?
Different logic.
Okay. Now why are you interrupting? No. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know why. Can I just finish? Okay, all of you, can I just finish? All right.
Let's read it.
Good. No. Why are you speaking again? Okay.
Let me finish, and then we can all point out.
Let's all agree to let the victims.
when you're ruling a country, all right, now it's under Islamic rule. That is specifically what the case I used. Like in India, it was the rule was of the Islamic Sultanate. Okay, now there is no question of treaties with the polytheists because the polytheists are actually under your rule. All right, so there is no the question of treaties doesn't even come across because they are just people who are basically in your subjugation. All right, so that's where you have to convert them. All right, that is the Islam. If you have any other ruling, you show me because this is the one that they would actually use for this. Okay, so that's why the treaty thing is irrelevant. The treaty thing is only relevant for certain times when the Arabs had or the early Muslims had treaties with certain polytheistic tribes in Arabia. Then okay, let's
So show us your evidence where the no treaty is.
They have to be converted or they have to be killed, and then would you convert or die? And so people said, what's the proof for this? So then you come back and say the proof is 9:5. Then we read 9:5, and it turns out that applies only to people who didn't follow a treaty. Then you respond and say, okay, that's irrelevant because it applies to other people, but you haven't provided anything that supports that. But Nee has a problem here because he's making an assertion without any.
First of all, like I said, Euro. See, Cairo. I mean, you are the one who believes that Euro is the worst, so I don't know why you were even speaking to us.
He didn't say Euro was the worst.
Yeah, he said it. He completely agreed with that. Okay, are you somebody who is a believer?
Yo, you are crazy, Nilo, bro.
Anyway,
you're actually crazy.
Yeah. You consider Nargis, why all of us divorced. So.
And now when somebody puts
you said mashallah to that word. Anyway.
You're not only a liar.
Can we continue?
Let's give him a chance to support his statement. So what's your support?
Yeah, so the support is, put another link, okay? You read the Wiki Islam link for forced conversion, okay? All right, this is what the term convert or die actually means. And convert or die is just a you can say mocking way of saying it, you know.
And you put
the link in the chat? Yes, I put the link in the chat. 9:5. It does not actually mention about violating treaties. Some people translate it as violating treaties. Others don't say anything. All right, and there is generally a policy. There used to be, at least for the polytheists, that there would be a convert or die, or forced conversion policy.
I think you're talking about Surah 256.
I mean, there's a whole link. I put.
Yeah.
You can read the entire thing. It has given.
This would be good for your point. It's Surah 256. It's going to prove everything you just said.
Let's focus on these verses. Let's not go to other verses.
Yeah. So Nee, what you did is you didn't provide. 5, which is provide a verse in the Quran or a hadith or something that backs your point. I don't think it's.
What I am saying.
That's not the same thing.
Yes, it is.
It's not the same thing. I'm sorry.
You know, if somebody else has already written about it,
it's like me saying, okay, I can't summarize where the support is. Instead, read this book. Yeah.
I will tell you what the.
It's not fair.
The whole article actually starts with this verse. Okay, it explains why. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll read you the book. Okay,
just give us a verse in the Quran or a hadith that says that you have to convert people or they get killed. It's as simple as that.
This is that verse, dude. This is that verse that is used.
Which verse?
The
Dude, 9:7 of the Quran. How can there?
I assume you guys have never really heard just how absolutely R-worded out people can be, but what you just witnessed was an incredible waste of time, and a good example of how people can't actually communicate intelligently, that it's horrifically annoying and a complete and total waste of time.